everyone. Welcome to Sips and Tips. I'm Abby Hood.
I'm Dia Wool.
We are coming to you here from the freezing cold, the Arctic tundra. It is like, I don't know, 20 degrees.
I think it was like 18.
It was very cold this morning and felt like negative degrees, I think, wind chill.
It definitely felt like not the South.
No, I kind of like it because I like cold weather. But the market's heating up, so things are cold outside, but the real estate market is warmish.
Warmish. We're
Yes.
starting to get there. We wanted to talk to y'all a little bit about things that we can do to prepare as sellers, to prepare our homes for this big spring market that everybody is predicting. So our first item is things that you can do to prep your home prior to listing. Things such as deep cleaning.
It's a good one.
It's a good one, right?
Nobody wants to look at a dirty house
No rings around the bathtub.
or
Other
fixtures.
things. Yes, exactly. Paint touch-ups that might need to be done, especially if you had switched pictures around or anything, just any kind of paint touch-ups, little fingers, dog nose prints, I don't know, things that go on painted walls. Things such as your landscape outside. Don't forget your outside. It always is good to have that first impression be something great. So landscape touch-ups, especially coming from winter months, coming into spring, there's a lot that has to be done with that.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have anything to add on that one?
Yeah, I think you hit the high notes here. Like the curb appeal is so important, pressure washing the house and driveway. You just want everything to shine from the street. That's the first impression. So yeah, I think those are great ones. Some other things we wanted to share with you were things that we do on the front end prior to listing and things that we suggest that our sellers do, such as have your mechanical systems inspected, have your HVAC company come out and tune up the AC unit going into the spring and make sure, that you have enough Freon in there and all of that. Some staging, that's something we can help you with or we can refer depending on the amount of staging that you need. If you have a termite bond, or even if you don't, we live in Georgia, we have a lot of termites. So maybe you want to have a termite inspection done prior to listing just to make sure that you don't have any issues.
Right, even if you don't have a bond, right?
Absolutely.
At least have a termite inspection done.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't even know that we have them, maybe.
Yeah, and really just start gathering the information that you're going to need to fill out the seller's property disclosure, such as the ages of different things. Those are, if you don't know, those are great things to ask when the HVAC guy comes out, or, the roofer or whoever you're having come out to look at different things.
Good point.
So.
Yep. Other things that we will talk about kind of pre-listing on your property are any kind of buyer objections, things that buyers might feel are a problem with your property. And some things can't be changed, but how we overcome those items like steep driveways, high voltage power lines, maybe road noise, possible road noise, any other things that you can think of?
Those are really some of the main ones. I would think also some of the ages of the systems. If your roof is 20 years old, but it's in great condition, it's not leaking, you're probably not so inclined to replace it, but that could be a concern for the buyer, of course.
Right.
That could be a concern for getting insurance. Same with any of the systems in your home that may be older but functioning fine. There are ways to overcome these objections, and we have tips for those. Sometimes it involves money or pricing, but depending on the house, depending on the situation, we can help advise you on ways to overcome those objections.
Perfect.
So we just wanted to share a little bit more about today's market for sellers, what we're seeing here early in 2024. And we are seeing buyers coming in with more sale of home contingencies with their offers, because with the rates being higher, that they have come down a little bit this year, but they're still higher than they have been in the past. It's harder for a buyer to qualify maybe to purchase without selling first. So just be advised that you may see more offers with the sale of home contingency for the buyer. We are seeing more buyers asking for closing costs. Again, that's all negotiable depending on the offer. We are starting to see multiple offers again on some properties. Of course, this very much kind of depends on the property, the location, things like that, but they aren't always the multiple offers of the past,
Right.
where it was waiving all the contingencies,
Right,
things
right.
like that. We're not seeing that quite as much. We are seeing shorter days on market though this
Yay.
early winter, so that's
Mhm.
good news for sellers. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are, even though it's still cold outside, I think our spring market is going to hit a little sooner this year than it has in some of the years past. Although the last couple years, I felt like there wasn't a break.
Yeah,
But,
it's just a wild market.
yeah, it's been pretty wild. But I think we're starting to see it already, and here we are, towards the end of January. So
It's already flying by.
it is. I think all of the points made were really good. I definitely think it's worth having these discussions on the front end with your realtor or with us on how we can, best help you get the most money for your property.
We also have a really nifty marketing piece, a thing that we offer to our sellers. You can't really see it on the video, but it's a list of recommendations for preparing your home for sale and for photographs that we've put together. So that's something that, if you are interested in receiving that or talking more about getting your home ready to go on the market, those are things we'd be happy to share with you.
Absolutely. So,
What are you sipping on today?
I am sipping on. It's in my little cooler thingy here, but I'm sipping on a Celsius. There you
Love
go.
those.
Just a little caffeine.
Yeah.
I like this. These make me very happy. No alcohol. Just saying.
Dry January.
Well, I don't know about
Something
that.
along those
I don't know about
lines. Something like that. I've heard of people doing that.
I've heard of people doing
I'm
it.
drinking a little probiotic water
Oh, nice.
drink with a little lion's mane for the old mind.
Ah, okay.
I'll get back with you next time
Yeah.
on if it's working.
Yeah. So, great. Well, thank y'all again for watching our video. We hope there's been some helpful tips. And
We're always happy to answer questions you might have about the market and about getting your house ready for sale. And I'm excited for the new year.
yes. So, and reach out to us again if you wanted some of our marketing on how to prepare. We'd love to help you.
Yes. Happy New Year. Bye.
Bye.